Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Very excited to have Bernie with Bus Campers on YouTube on the channel today. He's going to give us a tour of his DIY school bus camper conversion.
Hello everyone, Patrick, thanks for having me. So this is my 2010 Chevy school bus. The reason why I got the bus is because we were looking for a travel trailer to accommodate a family of 4. The issue I was running into was the tow weight capacity for the vehicles and stuff. So rather than upgrading our vehicle, I decided to look at a different route, and I came across the SKOOLIEs and I fell in love with them. So I'll take you inside. We can take a look at what I did to it. So the front section is pretty much stock. The only thing that I did is I added a battery monitor on the dash so I can monitor that while I'm driving. I also put a on-off switch for my DC to DC converter, which will charge the batteries from the engine while it's running. We put some laminate flooring in from Lowe's. Like I said, this is a budget build. I left all the wiring and stuff in place. I didn't rip all the wires and stuff out, so it's still wired to be a school bus. All the switches and stuff still work. In here was a storage area. I just keep some things in here. This is also where I have my solar charger and my shut off for the electric for the charger. Up here I did add a vent fan. This goes in and out, which is nice because it does get pretty hot up here. I also added a screen. This is a moving blanket from Harbor Freight. Put it on a pole, some shower curtain hooks. Slide this across, so at night while we're in here, I have the privacy. It keeps everything dark, and then also while we're gone or while we have the AC running, it keeps the air cool back here. Here I have a cabinet that I found on Facebook, and what I did is I raised the platform. That's where I house my lithium batteries and all my wiring and stuff. And then I also have a closet where we can store some stuff. When it gets a little cooler, we put jackets and stuff in here. On the side here, I decided to mount my DC to DC converter, so that's where that resides, and then I have it wired directly into the batteries. I actually used there's a hot post on here because this was a handicap bus. So in the back, I had a wheelchair lift that had all the wiring and stuff. So I repurposed that wiring. Up here, I have some fans that I bought Amazon. I have a temperature gauge, carbon monoxide detector. This does have a diesel heater in it, so I just wanted to make sure everything was fine when it's running and stuff. So with this being a handicap bus, it came with an L-track system. So I left the rails in place and then bought some baskets and stuff to mount along here. I made this shelf for some extra storage space, and then I also mounted that onto the L-track. Got some camo boxes or ammo boxes. This has our spoons and utensils and stuff. I have a set of disco bunks. These are really cool because these convert into a couch if I needed to. We got some pads and stuff on here. This will, you know, like I said, I got kids, but this will accommodate adults also. So I got the full size ones. And then what I use for privacy is it's stuff called Panda film, which doesn't allow any light through. So instead of getting something big and bulky, I just went ahead and cut some of these to size, and then with it being thin, I just tack it up with some magnets so that stays in place. I leave the white side on the inside because it'll reflect the interior light, so it won't make it too dark in here. But on the outside, with the windows already being tinted, if you see it from the outside, you can't even tell that the film is up. I also built these screens just to kind of allow some air to come through, especially with the fans running and stuff. Kind of get some air circulation in here. I got some LED strip lights up here that I ran around, and then I also have a set running straight down the center, which is pretty cool. It gives off some mood light. I have these RV lights that I can control the brightness. I have a vent up here. I left this in place. We could pop this open too, get some more circulation and stuff. I could get a bug net too and kind of put it over here just to keep the bugs and stuff out. Another max air fan. This one's on a remote, which is nice. I can go in and out. I can set the speed and everything on it. Yeah, I got some remotes. This is for the AC unit. I'll show you that in a bit. Diesel heater controls here. 4 bars on this thing's fine. Keeps it nice and comfortable in here when it's cold out. I've been in this year round, so I've been out, you know, camping when it's 20 degrees outside with some snow. Been very comfortable inside the bus. I left the bus's stock AC unit. I just got it working, and it's made a big difference as far as being comfortable while you're driving in the summertime. I got another fan back here, just a little extra circulation. I did pick up a Level Mate Pro, which is a thing which helps me keep the bus level. So it's that little thing right there. works on an app. So now I know how much to raise and lower the bus and the tires when I'm trying to get the bus leveled when we park. So let's talk about the kitchen area. Here I have a farmhouse sink, a faucet. This is my switch for the pump, turn it off and on. I have two 7-gallon water jugs here, water pump and an accumulator underneath. For cooking, we use an induction cooktop inside. I don't like cooking inside with the propane. I had an issue where I was outside and the thing flared up on me. And I knew if that was here, I would have been in trouble because of the bed and everything being so close by. This countertop was actually a repurposed kitchen table. This is a butcher block table. It's pretty beat up when I bought it. Kind of sanded it down, refinished it, and just kind of cut it to length. So I get a lot of counter space. So AC unit runs off of generator power. It's the same as the cooktop. I have a plug-in over here that I can plug either one of them in here. This is very nice. This keeps the bus nice and cool. Up here I have a cabinet, which I keep all my coffee and plates and stuff up here. I have another rack. I can hang some pots and stuff. I got a pot holder up here too. I don't burn my hands. Paper towels, we usually just throw them in there. Under here I have the, I believe it's an Ohami. I think it's a 48 quart, 12 volt refrigerator freezer combo. I think it's been great. I've been running that for 2 years now. I haven't had any issues. For storage, we use I have a filing cabinet that I bought. This is another marketplace find. And then this is a one of those Sterlite containers. I think my wife picked that up at Target and stuff. So that's been working out great also. Up here is our dinette area. Originally I had the bus seats. I was repurposing the bus seats, so I took one from this side, swung it around so I had the seats facing each other. Built the table, put the table on a boat pedestal. But what I didn't like about the bus is I didn't like the seatbelt situation. With 2 kids, I wanted to make sure that they were safe, so I came across these really nice chairs. These are executive chairs for like shuttle buses. They actually recline, so it's comfortable. It's got the integrated seat belt, so you can put the seat over, so you got the shoulder strap and the waistband also, so they're nice and secure. If you look underneath the dinette, I have some storage options. Back there I have a mechanics tool set, just in case we run into issues on the road. I got some snow chains, just in case. I like to take this up to the Poconos in the winter, so you never know when it might snow. Got a storage area for my hiking shoes, and then I have these leveling blocks that I made. I have a short video on these if you're interested in seeing how I use these. These are great though, nice cheap alternative to the hard plastic ones that they sell. And if you follow me, I'll show you the bug screen on the way out. This is just one of those standard door screens. I put the magnets up so it's out of the way while we're traveling, but this will keep the bugs out, which is nice because there's a lot of bugs in the summertime. I got tired of lugging a folding table out, so I decided to mount one on the side of the bus. It's real nice, just kind of goes up, it's countertop height. These are, I believe they're 300-pound 20-inch brackets that I picked up. They're stainless steel, so they shouldn't have any rust issues. Cool thing about it too is it goes down pretty easy. So when I do my cooking outside, I have a griddle, and I also have a Coleman stove, which there's plenty of space here. So they come out to about here, and I got a lot of countertop out here. Up here I have an 8'8". This is the Napa Auto awning. It's the ARB knockoff, which is great. I think it was about $100. AC mount out here. My neighbor John, he's a retired shop teacher. He helped me with a lot of the welding things, so he built this up for me. It's kind of give me an idea of what I was looking for to help keep the AC secure while we're driving. I have an exterior 12-volt outlet, which will have the cigarette outlet plug, and I have a USB so I can charge my phone while we're out here. This is on and off from a switch inside. Up top I have the Max Air Fans vents, and I also have 200 watts of solar on the top. Keeps the batteries top off. It does a nice job. I don't need a whole lot of solar. Over here we have the ramp door. This is where the ramp would have been. I have plenty of storage space. This is my cooking tote. I have my stove in here, my griddle up here. I have a pop-up fire pit, which is really cool. I got an exterior bug canopy thing where we could set up and sit under if the bugs are bad. This is where I store my generator. I have a dual fuel generator, so I run that on propane mostly. I have a toolbox, which my wife's grandfather built years ago, and just kind of repurposed that, so that carries a lot of the equipment and stuff. We'll put a lot of storage things that kind of need to be out of the way, but they're easy to get to if we needed to. Up here I have some blackout curtains that they're a little too long, so I just kind of folded them in half, but it keeps it nice and private back here, especially while we're sleeping, and I don't get waken up too early if I don't want to. So, oh, I have this too. This is pretty cool. This is a cell phone booster I picked up. I got this mounted on 2 pieces of 1/2-inch conduit, and I just made a PVC sleeve on here. And what that'll do is it'll go up 14 feet and run all my wires and stuff. And then I got a jackery, because I don't have 120 outlets in here. Everything's 12 volts, so this runs on the 120. So I just use a jackery to power the unit. Round back we have a shower and bathroom. I couldn't find the suction cups. Usually we'll put a suction cup here for the unit. It's nice though. Then we got our little private shower stall if we need to use this. Got the bathroom and stuff too, again, if we need it. If you notice, the back is actually the wheelchair lift from the bus. I repurposed it into a big carry-all. It's great for the shower situation too, because it has holes in it, so it allows the water to run off so you're not standing in mud. And then inside there's some vents here that also allow the water to run out. I just kind of manipulate it to get it to go. I got a little step up here to make it easy. In and out, I got plenty of room, and then the shower head, kind of fix it up here. We don't always set this up. Usually the porta potty's inside if we need to use it. Everybody just kind of leaves the bus if somebody has to go to the bathroom. Pretty much use it as an emergency case, because a lot of the places we do stay, state parks and stuff, they do have the facilities for us to use. But it's just nice to know that we can go off grid for a while and be comfortable. Basically the biggest issue I think we'll have is water, just having enough water and stuff. So the shower, I'll bring one of those 5-gallon cooler bottles and stuff, and that's what we'll use to feed the shower. We like to spend a lot of our time in the state parks and stuff. We don't really stop at RV parks or anything like that, so I haven't had any issues staying at places with the bus. I do know a lot of the times the buses can run into a problem as far as being allowed on certain facilities and stuff, but like I said, if you stick with the state parks and stuff, you shouldn't have a problem. Over here I have the exhaust for the diesel heater. Kind of mounted that out so it's free, and then over here is the condenser for the stock air conditioning system for the bus. It's pretty big. I think it's like 80,000 BTUs, so it cools it down pretty quick. Over here, this is the bus chassis. I believe it's a 3500 with the 6.6 liter Duramax. Duramax is great, it has plenty of power. With the vehicle this big, I'm averaging about 15 miles per gallon, believe it or not. When I built this, I was keeping weight in mind, which is the reason why I left a lot of the stuff stock in there as far as the school bus features and stuff. A lot of them, there's a lot of nice builds out there, with the wood and all that kind of stuff, but I was just kind of keeping in the fuel economy in the back of my mind while I was building this, just kind of keep the weight down to help with the miles per gallon and stuff. So all the insulation and stuff inside, it's all stock.
Barney, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to share your build with my viewers. This is an excellent example of a budget build. And it's great that you have that story where you were actually looking for a travel trailer, tow vehicle wasn't compatible. How'd you come about the whole bus idea?
So YouTube, I saw buses featured on your channel. I just started looking at build videos, kind of get an idea what people were doing. A lot of the ones, there's really nice ones people are living in full time, beautiful. I didn't need that, so I was just looking for something kind of mimic an RV where it's like a weekend getaway thing. I was kind of thinking of it as a cabin on wheels. You could just take it somewhere, just kind of just shut off for a few days and be self-contained with the vehicle. I bought the bus locally. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. I only paid $5,500 for it. I probably put, you could do it less. It just depends on the components that you're buying and that kind of stuff, what you're adding to it. Believe it or not, the solar, that was one of the last things I put on because I was very hesitant about spending the money for the solar when I already had the DC to DC charger and stuff. So I am very happy that I did put the solar on. I actually got the Harbor Freight solar panels, which have been, I haven't had any issues with them. I was watching videos, comparison videos on YouTube and stuff, and one of the channels that I was watching, he was comparing them to the Renogy, and the Harbor Freight was still beating the Renogy after 1 year of use and stuff. So I was pretty confident about that. Plus I think I got them on sale for like $90 a piece.
So all in,
with the bus included and all of the components inside, I would say probably about 12 to 13,000.
That's not bad. That's very affordable. It's
Yeah.
very obtainable for
It's
many people.
less than a travel trailer too. So it's not bad. And then yeah, I don't know. I don't have to worry about towing or anything like that. I did put a hitch on the back where that platform was, so I could tow something if I needed some extra room. I was thinking about maybe building a small little kitchen, or maybe when the kids get bigger, they don't want to sleep inside with mom and dad anymore. We could put some type of pop-up tent or something like that on the trailer down the road. So.
And then you have a build series on your YouTube channel on this?
I do not. I started my YouTube channel after I had the bus already built, about 2 years. So.
But as we all know, builds are never done.
They're
right?
never done.
So
yes.
you're going to be documenting different updates.
Any updates and stuff. Yeah, I did do a quick show of like the components and stuff that I've added. Yeah, if anything else comes on, I do plan on adding, I guess, like an actual like water tank instead of the thing. So any upgrades I'll do, I'm sure I'll make a video on and stuff. But most of my videos are camping videos, outdoor hiking videos, outdoor cooking videos, and that kind of stuff.
Sort of lifestyle.
Lifestyle, exactly.
Well, I'll make sure I link to your YouTube channel. Bernie, thank you very much for taking the time today to give us a tour of your awesome creation. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.